positions.
Coach, what did you think of the progress of your offensive line today?
I thought, it's been kind of a steady progression. I thought the first group did reasonably well. Like obviously some plays we'd like to have back. Our third group, we're just trying to carve that out. So, but I thought good steady work. I thought we improved as a team on both sides. And I didn't think there were any long streaks that anybody got in. So we kind of traded blows. So I thought it was a good scrimmage.
I know you've been trying to get your line to a certain point. When they're not where you want them to be, does that affect play calling, deep passes, that sort of thing?
Affects everything. It's the most important position on the team. And people may disagree, and if they do disagree, they're wrong. But offensive line is the most important position.
Along the offensive line, Coach, what is the white stripes on their helmets? What does that do for you when you do your film review?
When we watch film, we can tell where they're looking. You ask where they're looking. It gives you a better benchmark of where their eyes are at.
Coach, it looks like all your quarterbacks have a way to keep plays alive with their feet. How did you feel about that today?
Improved. Work in progress, but improved. Yeah.
After the last scrimmage, you talked a little bit about the goal line offense. Do you feel he made strides in that today?
Yeah, maybe. I think our goal line defense is pretty good too. So there's a part of it that's hard to gauge because I think defensively we do some really good things as far as the on goal line and things like that. But then with that said, I do think we're improving.
Assuming the offense came out really hot between the 20s and you had a couple of picks there. I know you got to watch the film, but what did you see there?
We just got to take care of the football. It's just, just have your eyes in the right place. We probably had some pressure on some of them, but that didn't change what we need to do,
It looked like Ra had a pretty good day, number 84 for you.
Yeah, he's been doing some good things in practice and slowly emerging, and it was good to see him have a good day today because, he's starting to put together with a little more consistency what we see him do in practice. So.
What are your thoughts on Chance and rollout today?
I think both of them have some good qualities. I think they're both kind of battling to stay within themselves as far as consistency. I think Will's more consistent than Chance.
What did you think of the King on today?
I'd have to go back and look at the film. There's a bunch of D linemen out there, and some of them are creating pressure. So.
You said it's kind of hard to gauge in a scrimmage. With some of those interceptions, do you feel that was more so maybe mistakes by the quarterbacks or good plays by the defense?
Oh, I think it's the quarterbacks. Yeah. Good plays by the defense. Yeah. They caught them and they took off with them and all that, but the starting points don't throw it to them, and then it's all a series of of little things. There's going to be some of them you can say, well, if we protected better, if the quarterback threw a better ball, if his eyes were in the right place, if we got more separation at receiver, then it wouldn't have happened. So I do think it extends further than just one guy. Occasionally there's an interception or something. A defensive guy makes some spectacular super catches. These really weren't that, I didn't think. Credit to our defensive guys for being in the right position, breaking quickly to make the play. But and that's what we expect to do is consistently be in that position. They weren't the spectacular catch variety. They're I think we can execute better and prevent some of those. But we do expect to get turnovers.
So the mock game week next week, what are kind of your objectives? What do you want to get done next week?
Establish the time frames, the periods, how we'll do it during game week, and just kind of get in the routine, the dress rehearsal of game week, really.
And how soon will you settle a two deep and kind of communicate who's on the scout team and that sort of thing, so the team?
Sometime next week, and we'll meet about it after this scrimmage too.
Anything else? All right.